Greetings everyone, Luxeley here, Warsong Gulch is the place. Playing some Beastmaster Hunter, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's a two-button smash of fun. But help is on the way. We're getting some utility. Matter of fact, every class is getting utility. And what are you waiting for, Lux? Come on, go to the fight. There you go. Every class is getting some utility back, it seems. Hunters are going to be getting Freezing Trap back, and they're getting some kind of Tar Trap back, which is an AoE slow. Very, very, very much needed. I would like to have Master's Callback and Explosive Shot. I'd take those over the other two any given day. What? Yeah, nice. Death. Oh, God, Death Knights. Definition of a Death Knight. Born on third base, you all suck. Meanwhile, he's born on third base and thinks he hit a triple. Oh, now we got an Orc rogue. Yeah, I'll play an Orc because Orcs are cool and Orcs get that stun differential thing and relentless and they're OP and I'll just play one, yeah. Meanwhile, I gotta run around with a taco bowl on my head full of guacamole. That's one animation I don't like. I give Blizzard an A+ on the upgrades of all the animations. Now the whole team is on me. He's gonna do a little dance like he's a big hero because he beat me in a 1v5. Good job, bro. But now I'm on the right side of what appears to be a 3v2, so I'll take it and dish out some payback on this Death Knight. Because it's a Death Knight. One of the dumbest fucking classes in the game. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it. See, I didn't realize I said that out loud. Sometimes I think things and I don't realize they have some audible nature to them. Demon Hunter. The Legion version of Death Knights. The only difference is that, what's the difference? I guess Death Knights have better defenses than a Demon Hunter. Unless he's hitting up Metamorphosis, his healing and his defenses are very, very subpar. When he's in Metamorphosis, most of them will take that ability that heals on all the damage that they do, but that's still got a big cooldown, so it all kind of works out, but once they hit that, you're not killing them. Now I'm going to go check and see if the Zerker buff is here. Did anybody take my Zerker buff? Who took my Zerker buff? Oh, well. Gonna go after the EFC. Dun, dun, dun. Love this music. This music gets me going. Dun, dun, dun. They all, except for the bad BGs, they don't have good music in the bad BGs like IOC and Strand. Well, I think Strand will play this song in there. Oh, Strand. When is Blizzard going to realize nobody likes Strand? Uh-oh, Druid. Looks like he's a feral. Oh, let's Bubbles. See? The going gets tough and the Paladins pop Bubbles. And a Bubble's still up. It's like, do I tie up the healer or do I go after it? Well, we got... Alright, good. Now you're going to die. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. This DK on my team is really good. See, I won't bitch about a good DK on my team. It's just the bad ones on other teams that piss me off. But that's one thing that Blizzard just doesn't realize. If there's an ability a class has in-game, and it is a lot of fun to you got to ask yourself, is this pissing off the people that play the other 11 classes? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Now I'm going to peel for the flag carrier, otherwise I would not be in this mess right now. This would be like a militarized zone that I would avoid. There's a guacamole. That is the worst animation, that tortoiseshell. I mean, I guess it's the color. It's not necessarily the animation I don't like. I don't like that color, but it does stand out. You can't miss when it's up, as opposed to Deterrence. So I guess that's why the change exists. Deterrence was not always so readily, immediately recognizable. As you can see, I have, like, 0 honor. Not much artifact power either. And I think this is going to be a reality throughout the X-Pack. Oh, Death Knight. Yeah, nice Death Grip. I think this is going to be a reality throughout this X-Pack because I'm not 100% sure what it is that's giving people their mojo in PvP. I don't believe it's gear. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it's gear. That means that it's either that it's probably artifact power that's pumping you up. Could you just imagine if Blizzard didn't make gear normalized in PvP or close to being normalized in PvP, what it would be like for someone to fight someone who has no honor gear whatsoever. They're all in greens and blues. And meanwhile, this guy's in full conquest gear with full artifact traits. Could you imagine what that fight would be? if gear was still a factor. So here I am thinking, oh, Blizzard's making a move because it's good for the game and they finally want normalized gear and giving us something. See, I let that flag carrier go by. Okay, you might be saying, look, you stupid idiot, you gotta go after the flag carrier. You complain about other people in new PvP. Go. I have a purpose here. This guy is a healer. If this was anybody else, I wouldn't be so anxious to contain him. And I don't even want to kill him, because if I kill him, that means he's going to get a free trip back to heal his flag carrier, which I don't want. So I'm just trying to keep him here, just trying to keep him detained. And these little nuances are things that make a difference in Battlegrounds, especially in rated Battlegrounds. I'm purposely keeping him up. Let him, yeah, you know, come mess around with me rather than heal your flag carrier. Fine, you know, I'll take that trade-off any day. It's like basically sacrificing a pawn on your team for someone else's queen in chess. For those of you that follow chess, all three of you. But that's exactly what it's like. And I'll take that trade-off any given day. That's why I did not go after the flag carrier. And I went off on a tangent, and that's okay, because whatever I was saying, nobody was... Probably most people were disagreeing with me. Look, you're just complaining. Well, yeah, it's my video. It's my channel. I can complain about anything I want. If I want to talk about My Little Pony for 2 hours, I can talk about My Little Pony. If I want to make Minecraft videos, I can make Minecraft videos. If I want to sit there and do a play-by-play of a chess match for everybody, I'll do that. Do whatever I want. Because most of what I say, I back it up with facts. And I want to point out about Death Grip. I'm going to talk about Death Grip for a brief second. Let's piss off. Raise your hand if you're a DK. Get ready to be pissed off. Here we go. Death Grip. Is it OP? No, it's not. It's not OP. But the big difference between a gap closer like Death Grip as opposed to a gap closer like a charge or a monk's roll or some other flying serpent kick, etc., is you can always death grip someone into a world of pain, like they did in the beginning of the video against me. I got death gripped into the rogue, and then the second time I got another time I got death gripped into a couple of them. Whereas you're not going to dual charge into somebody, you're not going to dual shadow step into somebody. So that's why death grip is probably the best closer in the game, because you can always bring somebody into that world of hurt. And that's a big reason why Gorfiend's Grasp, if I'm not mistaken, is no longer available to DPS Death Knights. I think it's only a Blood DK ability that you're probably going to use to pull mobs, etc. Now, out comes all the fun against Paladins. Bubbles should be coming soon. Ooh, look at the bubbles. See, my pets see the bubbles and they think it's food and they just go nuts. That's what they do. What can I say? They're not too bright. But I give them a good life, you know. You give them, you do some PvP. They get to do some arena, and they get to sit there and see how bad I am at what I do and all my backpedaling and all that other good stuff. Oh, Shaman almost dead. Well, let's just finish him off. Thanks for playing. Uh-oh, I hear Shadow Priest. There's a Shadow Priest. Oh, sick the zoo on him, and he just kind of runs away. Yeah, you don't like the zoo, do you? Well, it's not just me. There's like 3 others around me. 2 BM hunters and 2 other melee going after the Shadow Priest. I would be running like a 13-year-old girl with a scraped knee and shit, too. So there's no score in this whole mess. Okay, there we go. Get the flag. Good. Good job, guys. You guys are my hero. We're going to put you on a box of Wheaties in Stormwind. Thanks for the copper, bro. How does somebody survive off of, like, less than a silver is what I'd like to know. I mean, what's the point of really looting someone in a battleground where you get, like, less than 1 silver? I mean, what am I going to do with that copper? How is that going to pay for my subscription? How's that going to pay for my WoW token? It's just not. Do you know how many people I'd have to kill and loot in order to pay for a WoW token? Oh, don't do the math. Math is confusing. Now, speaking of confusing, where's the flag carrier? Oh, there's the flag carrier. And he's got all kinds of people with him. This doesn't bode well for me. Uh-oh. Red Paladin. See, another thing hunters are missing, which I used to use quite a bit, especially against Rets and Disc Priest, is the Dispel. There we go. Guacamole Bowl 101. But that Dispel really did come in handy against Disc Priests and Paladins, because you could dispel the Hand of Freedom on a Paladin. Now you can't. There's nothing you can do. But I'm sure that Tar Trap that's going to be an AoE slow is going to help quite a bit. But like I said, I'd rather have the fun and utility of Explosive Trap back over the Tar Trap, or even the Freezing Trap for that matter. Let me know your thoughts, you hunters out there. Would you rather have the Tar Trap and the Freezing Trap, or would you rather have Explosive Trap? I'd rather have Explosive Trap. That was a lot of fun, so of course Blizzard just takes it away. You see, that's what Blizzard does. They're like, oh, that's a lot of fun? You like that ability? That ability is a lot of fun for you? It offers you a lot of utility in game, so you can create opportunities for yourself and your team? Well, we'll just take that away. No dessert for you, no ice cream for you. We'll just take that away. I mean, there's a long list, and it's not just hunters. Hunters, we lost Master's Call, we lost Kill Shot, we lost a Dispel, we also lost just a lot of fun stuff. I mean, I could spin the clock back, but I'm just talking recently. Spin the clock back, Druids had something called Symbiosis. Confusing as all hell. I mean, it was like a Rubik's Cube on crack trying to figure it out. But still, it was fun. You used to be able to swap CC. You would give somebody Cyclone, and they would give you Hex or something to that effect along for the trade-off, and that was great. It gave you and afforded you extra CC that you normally wouldn't have, and vice versa for your teammates. Great ability. Warriors, going back a while ago, used to love the ability Throwdown. Now that's gone. Exorcism. How many Paladins miss Exorcism? I used to love the animations on that, and just having that extra ranged ability that every Paladin used to have. I mean, the list just goes on, and I just don't understand why they take these things that are clearly fun, these things that have tremendous utility. And utility creates opportunity. Utility allows you to survive and offer some trickery, where it's just not flat out just DPS that makes or breaks you. It's creating that opportunity with CC and utility. That's a big reason why I despise raiding, because it's all about timing and it's all about DPS and nothing else. I like to use utility as well as CC in order to be able to create those opportunities, to achieve objectives, to get a kill, or even just to keep myself alive. I like that aspect of the game, and it's going gone. It's going away. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. I appreciate you struggling through some of this Hunter gameplay. I'll get better because I just got to get more gear, and not gear, but artifact power and PvP talents, etc., etc. This is Luxley saying, whatever it is by you, morning, afternoon, or night, make it awesome. Luxley out.